Okay, in this case we're going to find a solver to fit a function to the porosity to permeability data to see if we can get something that's better than the Excel version. So the simplest way to do this is to create a graph first of all of the porosity and permeability data. So we already know how to do that. Let's just do it quickly. Insert XY chart. There it is. Now we're going to add some things to the chart. Chart elements. Add primary height vertical. Change that format axis to logarithmic. And we'll cross it at 0.01. So we're just going to do a simple, oops, that's right, permeability, and then we've got porosity on the bottom, porosity, such B, and now what we're going to do is we're going to create a estimated permeability. We're going to go k-est, and we're going to use a standard sort of logarithmic gradient, so where k equals 10 to the power of a times phi plus b. So we've got here, that's the formula relationship we're going to have, 10 to the power of. So we're going to, let's assume an a and a b to start with. So we're going to assume an a around 15 and a b around 2, or minus 2, probably more 2 suitable, just a ballpark. And then we're going to go back to here, and we create this function equals 10 to the power of a, 15, and function F4 to lock it in place, times the porosity, plus the B is F4 here, close the bracket. Okay, so now we're going to do that. That's the perms. Then we're going to have a difference curve, so I'm going to dk-est, I'm going to call it, equals the log of the permeability, because we're going to do this, the permeability is do the differences in log space, log. So it's log of the model, which is estimated minus the actual one you want it to match. And we'll change that format cells on that one too to get our number back to 3 decimal places should be just fine. And then we'll insert one more column here. And we have a difference column here of the differences squared. So it's the square of the differences equals that squared. Format cells. Back to 4 again. Okay. There's obviously something wrong here because that's not working. 0.7, oh, that looks okay. Right. Now we go back to here. We're going to make a sum of the squares number here, so that equals sum of the square of the differences. So that's a least squares model. Circular references, huh? So we've got something not right here. The permeabilities, I forgot to push the F4. So let's do that now. Correct that. So that's now much more reasonable. And we're going to hit bold. Right. Now in order to run the solver now, all we need to do is go data, solver. We want to make that sum of squares a minimum by changing those 2 cells. Let's solve. Oh, hang on. Objective cells is a formula, so that's that one. Solve. And that's got some numbers. Let's take a look at it. I'll take a pause here because the video is going to break. Then we'll have to come in part 2. We'll look at the video.